morning students. Your today's date is 26 July and the day is Sunday. So your today's thought is when life gives you 100 reasons to break down and cry, so life that you have millions reasons to smile and laugh, stay strong. Thank you to all. Have a nice day.
Good morning children, welcome to the Shivaji Group of Institution online classes. Kids, I am your Hindi teacher. Today I am going to take Hindi language class. बच्चों, पिछली कक्षा में मैंने आपको हिंदी में पाठ 1 भाषा की पहचान के विषय में पढ़ाया था और उससे संबंधित मैंने आपको प्रश्न उत्तर अभ्यास का सभी कुछ मैंने आपको कॉपी में और किताब में कराया था। तो बच्चों, आज आपका पाठ 1 पूरा हो गया है। आज मैं आपको हिंदी में पाठ 2 वर्ण और वर्णमाला पढ़ाऊंगी। तो सभी बच्चे अपनी हिंदी की व्याकरण की स्वरांजलि पुस्तक निकालेंगे और पाठ 2 वर्ण और वर्णमाला देखेंगे। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। पाठ 2 वर्ण और वर्णमाला, पेज संख्या 9। वर्ण और वर्णमाला। राम दूध पी रहा है। राम की ध्वनि है र प्लस आ प्लस म प्लस आ। र और मा में नीचे हलंत लगा है। लड़की पत्र लिख रही है। लड़की की ध्वनि है ल, नीचे हलंत प्लस अ प्लस ड़, नीचे हलंत प्लस अ प्लस क प्लस बड़ी ई। इस प्रकार मुंह से निकलने वाली वह छोटी से छोटी ध्वनि जिसके टुकड़े नहीं किए जा सकते वर्ण या अक्षर कहलाते हैं। वर्ण या अक्षर क्या होते हैं बच्चों? वह छोटी से छोटी ध्वनि जिनके टुकड़े नहीं किए जा सकते वो क्या कहलाते हैं? वर्ण या अक्षर कहलाते हैं। वर्णों के क्रमानुसार समूह को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। जो वर्णों के क्रमानुसार समूह होते हैं जैसे क, ख, ग, घ, अंगा, च, छ, ज, ये जो समूह है और ये एक क्रम के अनुसार है तो इसको क्या कहते हैं? वर्णमाला कहते हैं। छोटा आ से लेकर ज्ञ तक क्या है? ये हमारी वर्णमाला है। ये के एक क्रम से है। छोटा के बाद बड़ा, बड़ा के बाद छोटी, छोटी के बाद बड़ी, इस तरह से करते हुए पूरा एक क्रम अनुसार पूरा एक माला बनी हुई है। तो इसको क्या कहते हैं? वर्णमाला। हिंदी वर्णमाला में वर्ण कितने प्रकार के होते हैं? वर्णमाला में अब वर्ण कितने प्रकार के होते हैं? 2 प्रकार के होते हैं। कौन कौन से? हिंदी वर्णमाला में वर्ण कितने प्रकार के होते हैं? 2 प्रकार के। पहला है स्वर और दूसरा है व्यंजन। पहला है स्वर और दूसरा है व्यंजन। वर्णमाला में वर्ण कितने प्रकार के होते हैं बच्चों? 2 प्रकार के। कौन कौन से? स्वर और व्यंजन। स्वर, अब आते हैं हम पहले स्वर पर। तो स्वर में हिंदी वर्णमाला में 11 स्वर हैं। स्वर में कितने स्वर होते हैं? 11। कौन कौन से होते हैं? छोटा आ, बड़ा आ, छोटी ई, बड़ी ई, छोटा ऊ, बड़ा ऊ, री से ऋषि, ए से एड़ी, ऐसे ऐनक, ओ से ओखली, औ से औरत। कितने वर्ण हैं ये? 11। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11। तो स्वर में कितने वर्ण होते हैं बच्चों? 11। छोटा, बड़ा, छोटी, बड़ी, छोटा ऊ, बड़ा ऊ, री से ऋषि, ए से एड़ी, ऐसे ऐनक, ओ से ओखली, औ से औरत। ये स्वर के वर्ण हैं। स्वर में कितने वर्ण होते हैं? स्वर में 11 वर्ण होते हैं। अब हम आते हैं व्यंजन में। तो बच्चों, व्यंजन में कितने वर्ण होते हैं? व्यंजन में 33 वर्ण होते हैं। व्यंजन में कितने वर्ण होते हैं? व्यंजन में स्वर में 11 वर्ण होते हैं और व्यंजन में 33 वर्ण होते हैं, है ना। तो चलिए हम देखते हैं कौन कौन से हैं। क, ख, ग, घ, अंग, च, छ, ज, झ, ञ, ट, ठ, ड, ढ, त, थ, द, ध, न, प, फ, ब, भ, म, य, र, ल, व, श, 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 ह। ये कितने वर्ण हैं? 33 वर्ण। व्यंजन में कितने वर्ण होते हैं? 33। गिनते हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33। तो कितने वर्ण हुए? 33। स्वर में 11 वर्ण होते हैं, व्यंजन में 33 वर्ण होते हैं। इसके बाद हा के बाद जो वर्ण आते हैं छ, त्र, य और श्र, ये कौन से वर्ण होते हैं? ये कौन से व्यंजन होते हैं? संयुक्त व्यंजन होते हैं। ये चारों कौन से व्यंजन होते हैं? संयुक्त व्यंजन। व्यंजन कितने होते हैं? संयुक्त व्यंजन कितने होते हैं बच्चों? संयुक्त व्यंजन 4 होते हैं। ये कैसे मिलकर बनते हैं? संयुक्त व्यंजन के विषय में भी पढ़ाते हैं। संयुक्त व्यंजन संयुक्त व्यंजन क्या है? छ। छ किससे मिलकर बना है? 2 व्यंजनों से मिलकर बना है। कौन से? का प्लस स, इससे मिलकर बना है छ। छ से क्षत्रिय। फिर है त्र। त्र किससे मिलकर बना है बच्चों? ता प्लस र, त्र। फिर है य। य किससे मिलकर बना है बच्चों? ज प्लस इय। इसके बाद है श्र। श्र किससे मिलकर बना है? श प्लस र। इनको संयुक्त व्यंजन इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि ये 2 व्यंजनों से मिलकर बने हैं। संयुक्त व्यंजन जो वर्ण एक से अधिक व्यंजनों के मेल से बनते हैं उन्हें संयुक्त व्यंजन कहते हैं। आगे है अंग और आहा। ऐसे वर्ण हैं जिनकी गिनती न स्वर में होती है न व्यंजन में होती है। अंग और आहा भी हम लोग पढ़ते हैं, छोटा बड़ा जब पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन इनकी गिनती न स्वर में होती है न व्यंजन में। अतिरिक्त वर्ण नंबर 2 ड और ढ। ये क्या है बच्चों? वर्णों को भी, इन 2 वर्णों को भी अब व्यंजन में सम्मिलित कर लिया गया है। ढ और ढ को भी व्यंजन में सम्मिलित कर लिया गया है। मुंह से निकलने वाली ध्वनि वर्ण कहलाती है। वर्ण किसे कहते हैं? मुंह से निकलने वाली ध्वनि वर्ण कहलाती है। वर्णों का खंड नहीं किया जा सकता है। और वर्णों के समूह को क्या कहते हैं बच्चों? वर्णों के समूह को वर्णमाला कहते हैं। वर्णों के कितने भेद होते हैं? वर्णों के 2 भेद होते हैं, स्वर और व्यंजन। ढ और ढ को भी व्यंजन में सम्मिलित कर लिया गया है। तो बच्चों आज मैंने आपको हिंदी में पाठ 2 वर्ण और वर्णमाला के विषय में पढ़ाया है। जो भी मैंने पढ़ाया है वो अभी आपको नहीं लिखना है, वो मैंने आपको केवल समझाने के लिए ब्लैक बोर्ड में किया था, तो आपको लिखना नहीं है। ओके, थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे।
Hello, a very warm good morning to each one of you. I am your English teacher from Shivaji Group of Institution, and students, this is your second period. So, the students, open your English language book. Today we will start the chapter 3rd, and the name of the chapter is vowels. Today we will learn about vowels. Okay? So students, open the page number 9 of your English language book. Okay? I hope you all have opened. So students, today we will learn about we will read about vowels. Do you know how many types of vowels are there? First, what do you know what are vowels? First, we will know about what are vowels. See, the vowels are unique or a special letter. Vowels are unique or a special letters known as vowels. Okay, the unique and the special letters known as vowels. Vowels are of 5. Vowels are 5. The first A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, these are the unique or a special letters. These are known as vowels. Okay, most of the words are made up with these letters. You have seen most of the words are made with these vowels. With these vowels, and the vowels is A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Vowels are the special or a unique letter. Okay. Rest of the letters are known as consonants. And rest of the letters are known as consonants. Okay. So, A, E, I, O, U are the vowels, and rest of the letters like Z or X, B, C, D, F, C, M, K, J, H, L, M, all these letters are known as consonants. Okay? So, what we have read? We have read about the vowels and the consonants. A, E, I, O, U, these are unique or a special letters. These are known as vowels, and most of the letters are made with these letters A, E, I, O, U. Okay, you have seen in many words these letters you have seen in many words. You have seen that most of the letters are made above with these letters. Okay, and rest of the letters are known as consonants. Okay. Now, see the first one exercise. Write the missing vowel in the word given below. Now, what you have to do? You have to fill these blanks. You have to fill the missing vowel in this word. Okay. The first blank is P blank, and the second blank is B blank, B blank, double L. The third one is H blank and D. The fourth one is D blank N, C blank L. The fifth blank is K blank Y S. The sixth one blank is B blank S. The seventh one is G blank A blank T. The eighth one is B blank L T. Okay? I will do this much I will tell you, and rest of the word you have to fill by yourself. So see the first blank, what will come? What noun will come in this? In the first blank, what will come? P-E-N, pen. So E is a vowel and P-E-N, pen. In B blank L double. So what will come? B-A double. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. And these vowels will come in this blank. Okay? No consonants will come in this blank. Okay? In the third, H, blank and D. So what will come? H, A and D. And in the fourth, P, blank and C, blank L. So what will come? P, E, N, C, I, L. See, E is also a vowel and I is also a vowel. In the fifth blank, K, blank, Y, S. So what will come? K, E, Y, S. Keys. In the sixth, B blank S. So what will come in this blank? B U S bus. In the seventh, G blank A T. So what will come? G O A T, goat, and O is also a vowel. In the eighth blank, what will come? B blank L T. So in this blank will come B-E-L-T, belt. Okay? See the first word, P-E-N, pen. E is a vowel. Okay? So P-E-N, pen. In the second, B-A-L-L, vowel. And in the blank, we have filled a letter A, and A is a vowel. In the third, H-A-N-D, hand. And you know that A is a vowel which we have filled in this word. So H-A-N-D, hand. In the fourth blank, P blank and C blank L. So what we have filled? P-E-N-C-I-L. And you will know that E and I is a vowel. In the fifth, K blank Y-S. So what we have filled in the blank? K-E-Y-S, keys. In the sixth one, B-U-S, bus. In the seventh one, G-O-A-T, goat. And in this blank we have filled O, and O is a vowel. Okay? In the eighth, B-E-L-T, bed. And we have filled the word E, and E is a vowel. Have you seen in this blank there is any consonant? No. We have only filled the vowels. Like rest of the word you have to fill with, and you have to write the missing vowel. Okay? In the words that you are seeing. The rest of the words, what you have to do? I am repeating again. In the rest of the word, you have to fill the missing vowels in this words. Okay? Now write down your homework. Do exercise A of page number 9 and you have to do rest of the words, the page number 9 in your book. So students, thank you for watching this video. Thank you and have a nice day.
function, so you will wear formal dresses. And if you are going to a picnic or park somewhere, so you will wear casual dresses. So we wear clothes according to occasions, and we wear clothes according to our occupations also, like our profession. Like I'm a teacher, so I will wear a sari. A doctor wears white coat. This is his dress. And policeman wears police uniform. Soldier wear army uniform. So same as you are a student, so you will wear school uniform. So we wear clothes according to our professions also. Our students, in the last classes we have started the written work of this chapter, and we have done some of the exercises of these chapters like hard words, missing letters, very short answers and short answers. So today we will do the last exercise of this chapter, that is long answers. So for that, the students take out your notebook, open a fresh page after short answers, and one more thing, don't mention lesson number or lesson name because it's not a new chapter, we are continuing our previous chapter. So just mention the heading of our next exercise, which is long answers. So question number 1 is, what does cloth protect us? Protects us from. And the answer is, clothes protect us clothes protects us from heat, cold, rain, dust, and insects bite. Now we will write question 2. What is a uniform? What is a uniform? Nonsense. Some people wear some people wear special clothes according to the work, according to the work heat. And if we wear woolen clothes, our clothes protect us from cold. And if we wear raincoat or gumboot, so our clothes protect us from rain, and our clothes also protect us from dust and insect bite. So if you will wear clothes, so maybe insect cannot bite us. That's why our clothes protect us from heat, cold, rain, dust and insect bite. Question 2 is, what is a uniform? So some people wear special clothes according to the work they do. This is called uniform. So this is about occupation, that some persons do different work. Like I'm a teacher, so I'm teaching you. So I wear special uniform, which is sari. So this is my uniform. And doctor wear white coat because he is a doctor. So he is doing some different work. That's why he wears a special dress, a special coat. And soldier, a man who is in army, wears army uniform because he does the work for our army. That's why he wears army uniform. So the people wear special clothes according to the work they do, according to their job or profession. This is called uniform. So students, now all the exercises of this chapters are finished. This chapter is complete now. So now note down your today's homework. Your today's homework is, there is an activity in your book on page number 29. Page number 29. The today's homework is do the crossword activity. Do the crossword activity given on page number 29. So what you have to do in this activity? In this activity there is a crossword and there are pictures of clothes. You have to find the words in this box and you have to circle the letters to make a word. This is your today's homework. So students, that's all for today. Thank you for attending this class. Now we will meet in our next class.
Hello, good morning students. I welcome you all in our online classes. I am your math teacher from Shivaji Group of Institution. Student, as you know that this is your fourth period, that is of maths. So student, as you know that in our studies class we have started our chapter 6. So we are in chapter 6. And if you have remembered the name of chapter 6, which is geometrical shapes, which is geometrical shapes, right? So student, if you have remembered in a studies class, I told you about some geometrical shapes, and also we have done exercise first in our chapter 6, right? So student, I gave you to complete your exercise first in your book green color. Okay. If you have seen square in your question number second, it means you have to fill blue color inside the square. Okay. If you have seen circle in your question number second, it means you have to fill yellow color inside the circle. Okay. So student, this is all about your studies class. Now I am going to start our today's class. So student, in our today's class we will discuss about some definitions related to your geometrical shapes. So students, for it open your page number 97. Open your page number 97 where you can see the definition. So students, you have to write a definition in your notebook. So as you can see that your notebook is a block notebook. So I am going to make your blocks for your comfortableness. And how can you write the definitions inside the blocks? So student, this is your block notebook as you can see in your hands. So student, we will learn and write about here plane shapes. Make a corner heading plane shapes. Plane shapes. Okay. So here first of all, first definition we will write about square. Okay, square. So first of all, you have to make a small square. This is seen as a rectangle. We have to make the square. can make a small figure of circle. Okay. A circle is round with no sides. A circle is round with no sides. Okay. A circle has no vertices. A circle has no vertices. So straight. Today we have learned about the definitions of square, rectangle and circle. So students, you have to write these definitions in your notebook as like I have written in the board, and also you have to learn it. Okay. So your homework is write definitions, also learn it. Page number 97. So students, this is all about today. We will continue this chapter in our next class. Till then, write the definition from the help of PDF which we will provide and learn all the definitions. So students, thank you to all for attending today's class.
Hello students, welcome to Shivaji Group of Institution online classes. I am your GK teacher and this is the GK period. Kids, in our previous classes we have done chapter 3 do feel, good feel and chapter 4 useful tools. Okay, I hope you all have completed your work. Now today's chapter is lesson 5. The name of lesson is people who help us. Okay? People who help us. What are the people for? Our helpers. Okay? For example, driver, milkman, postman, cobbler, barber, and the teacher, doctor, soldier, etc. These are our helpers because they help us now. So today's lesson is about people who help us. You are seeing that exercises are given now. Let's do our exercises. In our first one, what is heading is written. You see them around all the time. They help you wherever you need them. Guess their names with the help of pictures and hint. First is written, I work with wood and make furniture. Okay kids? What is written? I work with wood. Okay? Wood means lakdi. I work with wood and make furniture. Who am I? So see the picture of first one. Who is doing what is doing he? He is making furniture. Who is this? And give me the answer. Carpenter. Carpenter is the person who work with wood and make furniture. Now come to second one. Next, I stitch clothes for you. Who am I? You wear the clothes. Who stitches your clothes? That is our tailor. So what we will write in second one? Spelling of tailor. T-A-I-L-O-R. Next is I teach you at school. Who teaches you at school? Your teacher teaches you now. So you have to write teacher. T-E-A-C-H-E-R. Next is I keep the streets clean. Means streets and roads who will write SWEEPER, sweeper. Next is I cure sick people. Sick people who hurt when you are sick. With whom you go to? You go to nearby doctor. So what you will write? DOCTOR, doctor. Next is I cut your hair and groom you. Who cuts your hair? Barber. So what you will write? Barber. Okay kids. Next is I grow crops in the field. Who grow crops in the field? Farmer. Next is I protect the country borders. I am a. Who protects you from enemy and who protects in a work in a country's borders? That is our soldier. Okay, now we will repeat the answers. Pictures are given. You are seeing in your book. First is carpenter. 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 Next is tailor. 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 Next is teacher. 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 Next is sweeper. 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 Next is doctor. 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 Next is barber. 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 Next is farmer. 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 Next is soldier. 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 So kids, you have to fill in this blank. Blank is given number 1, number 2, number 3 like this. You have to fill in your page number 11. If your spelling is you need help from help box, you can take your help from help box. Help box is already given. Take help from help box and fill this exercise of page number 11. Students, our next chapter is follow traffic rules. Okay, when we go outside, we have to follow traffic rules for our safety. Okay, kids. Let's see your traffic light in your book. Light is given. First is of red color, second is of yellow color, and third is of green color. Okay, kids. Now I am going to explain what is the meaning of these colors. Red. What is the meaning of red? Red means danger sign. So red means to stop. Red light means to stop. Next is yellow light. When yellow light blows, what you have to do? You have to only wait. Okay. And when green light signal shows, so you have to go away. Okay, kids. Red light says to stop. Yellow light says to wait, and green light says to go. These are the 3 traffic rules we have to follow while going on the road. Okay, kids. Next is our exercise. In this first point is heading is given. There are many things we need to keep in mind while on the road. Okay. Color the boxes green if statements are correct, and color them red if statements are wrong. Okay, kids. You have to color it. But here I am going to write the name of a color. I will not color it. Okay, kids. In your book you have to color. Okay, kids. Next, first, while crossing the road, we should look both ways. When you are crossing the road, you should look at the both sides. Now, this side and this side. So this is yes. So you have to which color you have to use? Green. Okay, kids. Next, we should not play on the road. We should never play on the road. Now this is a correct statement. So we will color green again. Next is while crossing the road, we should run on the road. No, this is a bad because it's a. So which color you have to color it? Red. Next is we should use zebra crossing for crossing the road. While crossing, student, this is a zebra crossing. See, these lines are given on the road. So this is called a zebra crossing. Okay, kids. So while crossing the road, we should use zebra crossing for crossing the road. Yes. So again, which color you have to do? Green. Now, fifth one, while walking on the road, we should hold our parents' hand or elders. Whenever you are going outside, you should hold wait the vehicles to cross, then we should cross the road. We can save from that. Let's check. We should wear a helmet while cycling. Yes, if you are driving or whenever with cycle or with a bike, you should wear a helmet. Sign with the color green. Okay, kids. I have written the name of color, but you have to use crayons color for coloring the boxes. Here boxes are given. We have to color them. Okay, green, green, then red, again green, green, then red, again green. Okay, kids. Now, this is all for today. Now, homework for today. You have to fill page number. Kids. Now, today's homework is do page number 11 and 12 in book.